Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great day of SSL football. If you feel like you've heard that twice today, it's because you have. My name is Zenlos. I'm joined today by,
It's TVC!
as we are here now for some Division II football. We have some very, very exciting games on the docket for you today, including our first game, which will be 1 versus 2 in the table, Seoul versus London.
Yeah, we're going to get the action started right away here with Seoul taking on Inter London. These are the two promotion teams. Actually, Seoul pretty well clinching promotion. I think they're through. Yeah, they're absolutely into Division 1 for next year already.
Yeah.
So no way Montreal can catch them with 10 points and 2 games to play, this being one of them.
Wait, this is match day 11. There's still 4 games to play.
Oh, I am bad at math. Val would be proud.
There are 14 match days, sir.
I did quick math in my head with the number of teams, and yeah, I'm bad at math.
It's okay. That's why you have me, the math education major here. But anywho, we're off to a quick start here.
Well, speaking of math, how about I do some quick addition here? All of the numbers I'm about to say will add up to 11.
Okay.
Solar in a 3-4-1-2, and Inter London, of course, in their 4-4-2 narrow diamond. I apologize. Those all add up to 10.
10. I was debating
Because
about to say
goalkeepers are
something.
not people.
I was debating so hard if I should just let it go. Here's Jerry. Jerry fires. Jerry scores. Is he offside? He's offside. Oh, that's a rave party!
It's a rave party!
That's my first rave party of the season! That is Jerry's league-leading 22nd offside. Wait, here we go! Jerry again! Fire! Saved by Muir. Oh my god. Ways to immediately get me invested in a match day. Jerry is offside.
Well, no.
Oh, Walter Pinkman takes a shot, but saved by
Not
Muir.
only is Jerry offside, he scored and he was offside.
He scored offside in a rave party. Like, you don't get more perfect. Seoul playing the hilariously defensive formation now. So we'll see if Inter London can crack that.
So I think it just looks defensive.
You don't think it's as defensive as it looks? Ooh,
no,
the floor getting challenged.
In fact, I quite think that it... Oh, God.
Okay, Clement, saved by Muir.
See, for some reason, I thought the play had come to a grinding halt. We were going to get some triangle ball there, which is why I started talking. But, you know, what do I know?
Jerry misses his man on the corner. That's going to roll out of bounds for a Seoul throw-in.
Okay. So, what you're seeing there is a 3-4-3. However, what you're not seeing is that those 4 are actually in the midfield. They don't have any wingbacks or fullbacks. It's just a 3-man backline.
Because a formation newbie here, just see that and go, "Oh, that's a lot of people in the back."
Yeah, FM likes to pull them further back. No, they're actually pushed up further, much further than that. Objects in the formation screen may be further back than they appear.
Oh, and there's a shot by Danny Paul, and that's a score!
And he's offside.
And he's offside! Never mind! Lol, JK, he's offside. Oh, those lines are close.
Not as close as Sherry's, but close nonetheless. The line judge does make the correct call there. He was just a foot offside.
And we have reached the half. It is 0-0 in an affair of disallowed goals.
Yes, it's 0-0 and to no fault of either teams. The ref choosing to be the star of today's match. 2 goals on his docket.
7 shots to 3 in favor of London. 5 on target to 0. So we know that Muir is doing their job in goal today. But we'll see if we have any subs coming in for this second half. See if we can change things up again.
Yeah, I do think we have a sub coming in for Seoul here. It should be Gunnar Kennedy coming into the midfield for Danny Paul. Danny Paul with the offside goal earlier. Nearly
Man,
had the go ahead.
that is rough if you're Danny Paul. It's like you think you scored, you're all excited, then you're offside, and your manager's just like, you know what? Off the pitch. How dare you? But
I know a couple managers like that, yeah.
is Baraka Aloisi looking for Kennedy? Kennedy looking for Man. It's going to be kind of, sort of cleared out by the floor. Yore with the sliding tackle. They get it back to Kennedy, over to Man, over to Aloisi. Aloisi fires and Baraka Aloisi scores off the very corner of the post. And it's 1-0 Seoul.
Baraka Aloisi does the very one thing to Inter-London that he could never quite seem to do for Inter-London, and that is score.
Oh, that's mean. That's
No, it's a fact. Aloisi played one season with Inter-London. I think that is a year in which they scored maybe 1 or 2 goals in the entire year.
So here we are, 61st minute. Oh, by the way, some fun facts I have for this game. We still have Kay Clements at the leader of the Golden Boot with 12. Hugh Mann from Seoul is currently Kay Clements' closest competition with 9.
And Aloisi adds their 7th on with that one.
Yep, here's Jerry's Clements going for the 13th, but no.
11th of the year for Aloisi overall.
And we already mentioned Jerry having the league leading 22 offsides, but Jerry also is part of a 4-way tie for fouls committed with 22. Here's Human looking for that 10th goal, but it's over the net, and that's going to be a goal kick as that goes into the crowd. And then we have a goal kick from Muir, headed by Millar. Gotten back in to Clements, over to fall on the floor, over to Jerry. Jerry fires, and it's just too narrow, and that's going to be a goal kick. Was he offside? I thought I saw something offside. I'm so worried now that every time Jerry does anything of value, he's going to be offside. Oh dear. Okay. So here's Jiricek going back to Tenderloin. Forward to Okamoto. Forward to Aloisi. Aloisi being marked by the floor. Tries to go ahead to Kennedy, but Ruma will pick it up. They'll go all the way back to Yaboa. And now we're going to play it out of the back. We have seen this go disastrously a couple times of late, but no punish here. Dimitrov forward to Pinkman. Pinkman looking for Kay Clements. Finds Kay Clements. Kay Clements at the... Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, pretty sloppy tackle there by Tenderloin and clattered into the ankles of Kay Clements.
Kay Clements, one of 3 players to take a penalty shot this year, missed their first one, 0 for 1. Doesn't miss that one. Inter London ties it up. 1-1 in the 71st minute.
Kay Clements will add to their lead, 13th on the year for the league, and I believe 18th overall this season.
So we have a 1-1 tie now as time is continuing to go forward. Here's Yaboa taking a out of the box. I assume that was an offside free kick, but we have Dimitrov going up the side, going forward, looking for Clements, but Tenderloin beats Clements to the ball. Muir's going to hold on to it. Kick it out deep, looking for Aloisi. But Inter London will come up with it, and they'll take it out of the net. Over to McGurk, back to Dimitrov. Now we're going to go all the way back to Yaboa. He's going to go out to dives in the left, just goes to the other way. And then they're going to go back to the left again because, it worked so well the last time. Let's do it again. 81st minute. Pinkman going forward to Clements. Clements just lets it rip from 30 yards out, and that's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, they've tried everything except for that, so I think it was about time to give that one a shot. I don't blame K. Clements for giving it a try. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite close to the net unless someone in the stands had one ready.
So here we go. This game could be ending at any second, and that's going to be headed away, and that's the full-time whistle. Seoul and Into London play to a draw. 1-1 is your final.
Yeah, I don't think either team will be too upset with that result. I know for Into London, a bit of a poor form as of late. I believe they are winless in their last 5. A total of what is 5 out of 6 draws, 1 loss.
Yeah, there's been a lot of draws, and then they had the one really bad loss to Catalonia.
And that was in the second leg of the quarterfinals where Catalonia just kind of threw the entire barn at them. So it's been a bit of a rough go in the second half of the year for Into London.
Yes.
With that result, they do put themselves at 20 points, 5 points away from Montreal United, so by no means safe. And Montreal United will be playing a little later on today.
But for now, we have Accra versus Kaapstad. And Accra also not out of the promotion race yet. They're in fourth at the table with 14 points, 6 points behind Inter London now, but with this match in hand. Kaapstad is in eighth with 4 points, -12, some ties to their record, but still have not gotten that league. Oh my God!
He's offside anyway! He got away with one of his
He got away with highway tackle. Holy crap! Like,
I think a ref in the NFL would throw a flag for that.
That's 2 minutes for like high sticking or something in the NHL. Like, that's something.
They have roughing. We call it roughing. 2 minutes
Go
for
roughing. Oh my God!
So, I'm gonna pivot very quickly here. Accra's playing in my favorite sort of an 11. It's a special kind of 11. It's 11 without a striker.
Oh boy. Is this one of those ones I'm gonna call an 11?
Absolutely.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see it again next time we have a pause and play.
Top right of your screen. There it is.
All right. We'll see if it works if they kick the ball off of Tucker's face.
It's worked for them before.
You sure we're going forward to Tato? Tato going back to Guerra. Ooh, good challenge by Schenkinger, but can't get possession of the ball. They go in. That's Kevin Zimmer. Kevin Zimmer with the goal to put Kaapstad up 1-0.
Kevin Zimmer playing as a poacher in this formation, then this what is it, asymmetric 4-3-3.
That was a great shot too.
Yeah, just rifled into the back of the net there.
Oh, wait, tight offside. Here we go. Oh, those lines are pretty close. But
that shot was not. Fourth goal of the year for Zimmer.
I am transfixed by Accra's formation. But see, is Accra's formation as defensive as it looks? Because Accra's formation also looks very defensive, but it looks like their 4 is more behind the line. But
yes, Accra's formation is as defensive as it looks. However, it's deceptively that way.
Mm-hmm.
While they are positioned in a solid block defensively, there's a lot of attacking fluidity here.
Kimohatu just lets it rip.
What I mean is 3 of those midfielders that are lined up there are on attack. The wingbacks are on attack, and one of the defensive midfielders is a Segundo Volante on attack.
Oh, Segundo Volante. The running joke with me and Val. Anyway, that's going to take us to halftime.
It's an SSL favorite.
It is 1-0 Kaapstad? As Chris Berman would say. But
Well, that's not a unwarranted surprise. Kapstadt have not won in the league in nearly 2 seasons now. If they continue to hold this lead, they will win what is their first game in 2 league years. So excited for that.
no pressure. We have Mike Ermintrout coming in for Taco Cat for Accra as we get started here in the second half. They go forward to Zimmer. Zimmer yeets it. Green makes the diving save.
Well, Zenlos, you actually hit the nail on the head there. There is no pressure for Kapstadt. They sit bottom of the league with 4 points with 4 games to go in the season. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, but you still want to get that monkey off your back. You want to get that.
100%, but they can play without that pressure.
That's fair. Sure, we're going forward looking for Guerra. Guerra keeps it inbounds. Goes back to Kraustis. Looks for the cross to Scud Muffin, but it's going to be saved by Green in what me and Sock have now dubbed the he held the ball save. Or he caught the ball save. So here's Scud Muffin taking the ball up towards midfield. Oh, good challenge by Schenkiger, but missed, unfortunately. And that's going to be put out of bounds for a throw-in. So here's Dion. Dion, it is headed away. And we talked at the top of this game about how Accra is still in that fight for promotion. They're only 6 points back with the game in hand. But they cannot afford to take a loss this game. That's not a penalty.
No, that was a very clean tackle.
Wow.
Camavinga got his foot all over the ball. And good call by the ref.
This is a game that Accra, I feel, cannot afford to lose. And it is not looking great right now, but here's Tucker. Tucker fires. Rob Tucker scores. And just like that, we're equal at 1.
Yeah, and if there were any away fans in the stand, I'm sure they would be losing their minds.
That is the 4th time I've done that today. I just need to stop talking.
What a neat tuck-in short side. No, keep talking. The more you talk... No, I'm teasing.
What's this? With the header, going to be recovered by Guerra. They're going to go back to Kraustis. There's still plenty of time, though, for something to happen. Kraustis... What a block by Joelian. Holy crap.
So that is Tucker's 7th goal of the year. All of them in the league.
There's Ocavato going forward to Muffin, but they can't find an open shot. Everybody's just clogged in the middle like a ginormous blob. Here's Guerra, open shot, and it goes in! Guillermo Guerra! I think it went off of Green and went in. But we'll see it on the replay.
That is a tough bounce for the keeper there. Gets a piece of it, gets what would and should be enough of it. But sometimes it's just not your day. Bounce doesn't go his way, and that's all it takes.
It bounced off his shoulder and went behind him. That is what we in the business call a tough scene.
Yeah, no, as a keeper, you can't do much more than that other than, smother the ball, but you cover 3/4 of it and it still lines up in the net.
Dion going for the cross, and that's going to be headed over the net by Tucker. So now 67th minute. Here's Green taking it out on the goal kick. And Green going deep, looking for Tucker. Tucker finds it, but heads it forward to someone on Kaapstad. Here's Guerra looking for another shot. What a shot! Guerra scores again! And it's 3-1 Kaapstad?
Say what you want about that first goal. This one was pure quality.
Oh my God.
Gilme Guerrero in on loan from Tokyo. 2 goals today, the only 2 on his season so far. Finally found a way to break into this Kaapstad team.
Here's Kraustis on the throw-in. Over to Tato. They go to Guerra again. Guerra keeps it inbounds. Goes to Kraustis. And then, it's on the post, but then it goes in. Kevin Zimmer on the rebound off the post. And it's 4-1 Kaapstad.
Yeah, remember what I said about it not being the goalkeeper's day? Yeah, just put that one on repeat.
Oh my goodness. And then Freddie, unfortunately, just goes for the header and comes up empty, and it's pretty much all over but the crying after that. But
number 4 of the year number 5 on the year for Zimmer. He scored early. That's his brace.
yeah. So Tato going forward to Guerra. Guerra is going to be cleared out by Green after Uelian gets in the middle of the cross. And we have Sherwood intercepted by Trout over to Tucker. Only about 12 minutes and some change left in this game. Tucker going forward to Trout. Trout just lightly dribbles it over to Tucker. I don't even know if I call that a pass. And then they go for another pass. It's intercepted by Muffin. Muffin going over to Guerra. Guerra fires into the crowd.
He's looking for his hat trick. Could have been good for it. Had the cut, had the angle, butchered the shot.
Yeah, just kind of put a little too much mustard on it. And by that, I mean completely drowned it in mustard.
Yeah, well, you definitely gassed that one.
So here's Kraustis going over to Tato. Tato headed over to Muffin, who heads it, but saved by Green. 85th minute. Tato over to Sherwood, to Hulkavado. Over to Zimmer, to Kraustis. Sherwood, back to Zimmer, over to Hulkavado. Going forward, Whittington intercepts the pass, gets it to Green, over to Uelian, over to Freddie, who's going to try to clear it out, get it to Berbatov, over to Dion. Dion taking it past midfield, trying to get past Scud Muffin, can't really get past him, decides to pass backwards to Uelian, who goes forward to Kemalatu, over to Berbatov. Kemalatu going back to Scheinkinger, over to Zahoni, over to Berbatov, who's got daylight in front of him and elects to yeet it into what looked like Roje.
A lot of gift balls going home today.
Yeah. So here we are in what will be the final minute of this game. And if you had told me that coming into this game that Kaapstad was going to win, I would have said, yeah, that's possible. If you had told me that Kaapstad would be leading in the final minute of the game 4-1, I would not believe you.
And I don't blame you, but this is kind of the point in the year where a lot of these teams who are on the up and up, rebuilding, adding new players, and kind of growing their core, this is kind of where they hit their stride near the end of the year.
And that's going to do it. Kaapstad takes a victory in league. 4-1 over Accra in a game that Accra had to have. My goodness.
Yeah, on the same token, I don't think Accra will be too disappointed. While this definitely hurts their promotion chances, I don't think promotions was too much in the cards for them this year. Would have been nice, but they do have another year or two of building left to do. I'm excited by what's going on in that project, and I definitely see this. Well, we can see the building blocks are there. Right? So it's more about getting it together next year, and I think they can make the push next year.
Right.
This year might be a little bit out of it for them, and that match definitely showcased that.
Oh boy!
But on the other side of the pitch, though, congratulations, Kaapstad. Monkey off the back. Never again. Well, no. No longer can I say.
That's going to take us to our third game of the day, AC Romana versus Montreal. Romana
And
currently sitting 7th in the table with 11 points. I'm sorry, Montreal currently sitting 3rd place with 15 points. I'm sorry.
well, don't be. That's where I was going with it. You kind of just you did it for me. I appreciate you. Montreal, like I said earlier, they're looking to get this done because Inter London with the draw with Seoul. The gap is only 5 points now, and they can close it 2-2 with a win today.
So we'll see what happens. Here's Pedersen going up the sideline, going to Minone. Minone into the box, fires, yoinked out of the air by Hill. Oh boy. Oh, we don't get to see the formations. That's a shame.
Well, it's nothing new from Montreal. It's a 3-4-3 that we've seen them employ this year.
Ooh, Schweinsteiger went for the shot but blocked.
The other side of the pitch is for AC Romana. They are lined up in a narrow 4-2-3-1 with 3 attacking midfielders.
Let's go. Let's go. I am of the mind of, oh God, hold on. Here's Casual, who just kind of picked Zoidberg's pocket and then kicked the ball off of Zoidberg's back and goes, okay, I'll take my corner. Thank you.
Do you think about that often?
Yes. Funyuns taking the corner. Remember, Funyuns, the official snack of the SSL, hashtag not sponsored. Yes.
Good to know.
We got Duke with the save. Oh no, what's happening? We're going off the rails. It's only game 3. So a couple fun notes. Okay, I thought I was going to get saved, but then all of a sudden things were happening. Jeffrey Levert and Toki Wartooth are 2 of the players that are also in that massive 4-way tie for fouls committed leading with 22. Jeffrey Levert also second in offsides committed. Here's Vilk, good curve, but just a little too wide. Do I have anything else fun? I don't think I do have anything else fun for this game. It's all in the last game. There's so many things to talk about in the last game.
Yeah,
Eddie.
well, that's kind of how this first half has been.
Yeah, we really didn't have much happen this first half. It's a 0-0 draw currently.
We were in the 37th minute before we knew it, and then we had a couple of
halftime.
highlights where they played the ball back and forth between each other, and I don't even think we saw a wayward shot.
We saw the one really nice shot that just curved a little too much, and that's about all we saw that half. But yeah, that was I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit of an underwhelming half.
Of all the halves in the SSL, that was certainly one of them.
That was one of them. So we'll go to the second half, see if there's any substitution. Stojakovic coming in for Terrence. Just Terrence. It's like Madonna.
Yes, but we don't call her just Madonna, do we? Yes, never mind, we do.
Challenged by Nunez. And we're going to go out to Motor. Who's going to go out to Pedersen? Pedersen all by himself over there, and that's going to be headed by Vilk. Out of bounds, goal kick. Here's Funyuns to take the corner. And Phantomens goes for the shot. I think he kicked it off of his own man. Matthew goes over to Minone. Minone goes way back to Pedersen. Pedersen going to take it over, intercepted by one of the Nunez. Jeremiah goes out deep looking for Levert, finds Levert. Levert keeps it in bounds, goes back to Schweinsteiger. Levert passes forward to Schweinsteiger, goes for the cross. Nobody, King wasn't ready for it. Wartooth with the interception. They clear it out by Minone. Minone tries to get it to Casual, but Smart will get there first, get it over to one of the Nunez, who will pass it to Stojakovic. Is the other Nunez not playing today?
I believe there's a Nunez that would not be playing, but no, the Nunez are out there.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty! Oh Jeffrey Levert to take the penalty. Levert goes back, fires! Oh, it's off the post, but it goes in! Oh.
Just finesse that in. 7th goal of the year for Mr. Levert. And I believe it's 4th in the league.
I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I don't know that one. But here's Manone clearing it out. We go back to Jeremiah. 51st minute. Over to Smart. Smart goes back to Jeremiah. Over to Schweinsteiger. Schweinsteiger goes to Zoidberg to King. King goes back to De Silva. Looking for King again. King fires. Blocked by Williams. Duke dives for it. Wartooth just kicks it out of bounds. We're going to have a corner. From one of the Nunai. It's going to be headed away by Williams. Picked up by Stojakovic. Over to Nunez. And Nunez is offside. I find that happens a lot where your corner kicker, like someone makes the rebound of the corner kick and passes it to the person who took the corner kick while the corner kicker is still offside.
Yeah, I was talking about it the other day with Laser. I think it was on our Saturday cast. It happens way too frequently. I think it's literally a bug in the code because you never see that happen in real life.
No, you don't. Duke way out of goal. Going forward to Fantebens to Matthew. To Wartooth to Vilk. Vilk taking it up the sideline, trying to get past Nunez. Goes, gets Wartooth. Wartooth in the box. Almost trips over the ball, but keeps possession. Casual fires, saved by Hill. That's going to be a corner kick to be taken by Funyuns. Funyuns going middle, but it's headed away. Recovered by Levert, who's going to take it down the sideline. That's going to be a throw-in. That was a very aggressive challenge. Okay. And now this second half starting to fly by.
Aggressive challenge on Levert. Well, it's time he got a taste of his own medicine.
Funyuns. Oh, that's tipped over by Hall. And no, you are not watching an instant replay. We have another corner kick from Funyuns. It's going to be saved by Hill. All righty. 81st minute now. Getting into the final few minutes of this game. Nunez with the free kick, blocked by the wall of men. Picked up by De Silva. De Silva tries to get around the ball. Does. Goes back to Nunez. Over to Jeremiah. Over to Smart. All right. I guess we're just done looking at that. Thanks, cameraman. And now we have a goal kick out here to Pedersen. Pedersen taking it past midfield. 87th minute. Montreal needs to get a goal if they want to try to salvage a point from this. Here's Jeffrey Levert. It's tipped over by Duke, who was way out of the goal. And we're going to have a corner kick from Nunez. 87th minute. That's going to be headed away by Fantebens. Over to Jeremiah. Over to Smart. To King. King goes to Nunez. Zoidberg gets turned around by Vilk. Vilk makes the interception, goes past midfield. Big tackle by Zoidberg. That's going to be a yellow. Lucky it's not a red. Here's Manone on the cross to Vilk. Wartooth still in the box. They're going to go back out. We're crossing the 88th minute mark now. There's only a couple minutes left. Pass intercepted by Stojakovic, who's going to clear it out. Over to Duke. I need a second to breathe. But I'm not going to get one. Here's Funyuns getting forward. It's going to be blocked by Nunez. Funyuns went for the shot with 3 Romana players right in front of him.
I feel like the Nunai brothers have been all over the pitch, and it's an accurate thing to say. They are indeed 2 out of 10. 1 out of 5.
Yeah, 1 out of 5. 1/5 of the outfielders. So here's Nunez taking up. We are in what is more than likely the final minute of this game. Zoidberg sliding tackle from Vilk. That's going to be cleared out, but recovered by Romana. Romana going back to Smart. Forward to Nunez. Nunez fires, and that's it. AC Romana takes a big win over Montreal, 1-0 on a penalty.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to feel about this. I mean, sure, win for AC Romana. Their defense will be happy with their performance, I'm sure. Jeffrey Rivera got the goal on the penalty conversion. It was a clear and obvious pen, of course, but I don't know. I feel like Montreal feels like they probably could have gotten more out of that, but that's been a lot of their year this year. I feel like I've said that a couple times about them.
Yeah, and this is just another one of those match days where people just can't take advantage of the opportunities presented to them. I think it was the last time that we did D2 that we just had that one game where like the top team lost and then the third place team lost and then the fourth place team lost, and it was just no one taking advantage of everything. We kind of just had that again today.
It was indeed D2.
Yeah. But we're gonna go into our final game. Oh yeah, because that was the Reykjavik own goal game. Right. That was the oh no game.
That was indeed the oh no game.
All right. So speaking of that game, here is Reykjavik versus Red Star. I have a lot of fun notes because apparently Laos likes to overachieve in some of these departments. Nagatoro Maradona, our leader in distance run at 156.9. Furious Chicken coming into the day was third in the Golden Boot race with 7 goals. Scarpetta, despite the oh-no, still leads in pass percentage, 98.7, which isn't quite 99.1. Here's Lachlan O'Rourke, who fires, saved by Berger. Berger, our league leader in goalkeeper average rating. I think that's all I have for now. And of course, Laos leads in yellow cards. We've been over this. Princess with 7. Time with 6. Milton Nunez with 6. It's just yellow cards everywhere. Off the corner, that's going to be taken away by Normus. And no, that's a Reykjavik yellow card. I was going to say speak of the devil, but Reykjavik. Okay. I've done all my random stats.
I think that says a lot about how Laos are one of these teams that are on the up and up. I mentioned it last time when I was talking to Accra. Laos in that department as well. They've got a lot of talent, and it's more about putting it all together at this point.
Right. That was a really good look by Rolon Martinez. Here's time. Oh, that's going to be a goal kick to be taken by Lua Lua. All right, so here we go. We're going to have Scarpetta taking out the hall over to the other Scarpetta to Lapta Mutasi, going back to Hall. Back to Lapta, 4 to O'Rourke. O'Rourke looking for Andrews. Andrews receives the pass but can't do anything with it. Oh my God, there was a clearance and just wailed off of someone's head. Manone going forward back to Andrews. Over the Hall again. And there's a whole lot. It's one of those situations where it feels like a lot is happening, but nothing is getting accomplished. But here's Letitia going into the box. Hold on, something might be getting accomplished. Letitia tripped. Penalty! Our third of the day!
And I think that might be our most contentious of the day. I'm not quite sure if that was a pen. It looked like he dived.
Well, here's Letitia to take the penalty. Fires and scores! It is 1-0 Reykjavik.
Second of the year for Letitia. I believe his first was a pen as well. The taker for Reykjavik United tucks that into the top corner. He earned the pen himself as well, holding the ball up in the far side until someone came over and gave him a good old shove.
So, here we are off the corner kick. I'm just fact-checking one of the things. I didn't notice something when we came in, so I'm trying to fact-check it while we have this action going on. Here's Mutasi going over to Scarpetta. Looking for Lopta, but can't quite get there. There is Scarpetta to Mutasi. All the way across to Letizier. Letizier dancing around on that edge of the box again, almost taunting them to try to tackle him again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that's our third penalty of the day. Before this match day, oh, that's Rigmarole, Rizzo Rigmarole with the score! And we're equal here in Laos.
Flag does stay down. Sebastiana stick on the board. Really well worked off the set piece from Laos here. One side to the other. You see the trick there was not to play it to the set piece taker, but instead to the set piece dummy.
Yeah, and Rigmarole, our league leader in assists, actually getting to convert one for themselves there with 6. But yes, that was our third penalty shot of the day. Before this match day, we had 3 pens in D2 as a whole. Only one of them was made. It was by Letizier. I'm sorry?
No!
I'm sorry? What just happened? What? Why does this keep happening? Talapta to Tasi, Talapta again. And then, Burger, what are you doing?
Did Josh Berger just forget where he is? Or...
Burger, what are you doing?
Yeah, Reykjavik United ahead.
2-1.
You know, that's a little messy own goal. I feel like that might be want to see Josh Berger.
Yeah, can we credit that to Berger instead of Messi? Oh, Laos almost equalizes it though.
I think that was a pretty routine pass.
This time. Oh my god. What has been in the water in SSL recently? That's going to take us to the half. Reykjavik up 2-1 on a penalty and an own goal.
I'm still processing that own goal. Like, how did...
processing.
I mean, I know the engine is just a manifestation of the code, but like, what code tells the goalkeeper to just stand there and watch as the ball drifts into his net past his feet?
Like, I like how like the last times we've had own goals, there's usually like some big reaction as it happened. But I think I love that one, it was just like stunned silence as we watched the ball just roll in at like 3 miles an hour. The ball. He's gonna move, right?
It just seems so obscene. There's no way this is gonna go. What?
It's. I know I've referenced it before in an own goal, but it's literally just that Star Wars meme of just like, you're gonna move, right? You're gonna move, right? Lachlan O'Rourke converts a goal to put Reykjavik up 3-1. And oh no, the wheels might be falling off here.
Josh Berger, you're gonna move, right?
You're gonna move, right? He did.
He did move. Yeah, he did make the move. And unfortunately, as a keeper, sometimes you just gotta bite. And in this situation, he bit and wound up with a whole lot of nothing.
Fun fact about Lachlan O'Rourke: league leader in times fouled. He has been fouled 23 times. Oh my goodness, there's Rollo Martinez. I'm just trying to give stats, people. Come on. It's 3-2 as Red Star pulls within 1 off the Rollo Martinez goal.
Don't you know, Yanlos, we have a game to play.
I know. Oh, that was Princess who took the initial shot, and then Rollo Martinez kind of redirected it.
Put that home for them. O'Rourke, that would be his 7th goal of the year for the Irish forward.
Well, there you go. All right, so here's North. I'm just gonna stop trying to give stats at this point. Rigmarole with the cross to Merlot Martinez, saved by Lula.
I like your stats.
I know, but every time I do, something happens, and I end up missing it because I'm looking at my notes instead of the game. But
Well, I'll give you a stat. Raul Martinez just scored his 5th goal of the year. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm saying it like he is Argentinian. He's actually German.
oh boy. So here's Rigmarole going around to the outside box, 75th minute. Margatoro takes a shot, but nothing doing there.
Good block from Reykjavik there.
And here's Lua making the save, the kind where the keeper picks up the ball. And he's going to clear it out and get it to O'Rourke, who's been fouled 23 times. Second place has 17, so he's being fouled a lot more than anybody else. Okay, I got that one out, finally. And there's a shot by Hall that was almost another goal.
Reykjavik are sharpshooters today.
They really are. Here's Scarpetta to Mutasi. Manone. Scarpetta going for the cross. It's going to be blocked by Messi. Corner kick here in the 82nd minute. Taken by Hall. Oh, goodness. Hall just doing some time wasting. There we go. And that's saved by Berger off of the actual, shot that was made off the corner kick. As time takes us past midfield. Trying to get around O'Rourke and nothing doing. Pass intercepted by Andrews. Andrews taking it back to the other side of the field. Here's Dello getting in front of Andrews. I'll go back to Manone. Manone passes forward to Letizier. Letizier catches up to the ball. Letizier in the box, goes back to Andrews, who's all by himself. Time catches up, slides, and that's Lachlan O'Rourke on the sliding shot. What a shot. What a goal. It's 4-2 Reykjavik.
What a mess! Perfect level of breakdown for Reykjavik to find the goal here. Everything just kind of falls apart for the Red Star Laos defense. We all kind of lose their man. O'Rourke completely unmarked there, but the ball wasn't really well placed, and then the goalkeeper missed it.
I feel like he probably makes that shot without having a slide. I think he went for style points there. Scarpetta goes back. We have Andrews with the ball back to Letizier, and then he's going to dribble it a little too hard, gets it to Martinez, who's going to go to time, over to Maradona. Maradona looking for Chicken. Can't find Chicken, finds Ladiver instead. O'Rourke, daylight in front of him, fires Lachlan O'Rourke. I believe that is the hat trick. He is offside. Never mind. It's not a hat trick.
Oh, never mind. The flag stays down. I apologize. That is a hat trick. I thought the flag went up.
You betrayed me, Sarah.
I'm sorry. Look, watch the referee jump. He raises his arm. I got baited by the ref.
This Hall over to Lulu, and that's going to be full time. Reykjavik takes a 5-2 victory over Laos. I am just... Between this and D1, I am just exhausted after these 2 match days.
Have you had enough goals yet?
No.
Do you want any more?
No. I retract my first answer. Yes. Oh my god. And this game looked relatively even. It did not look like a 5-2 affair. If you take away the penalty, their XG is almost exactly matched. But when you have the penalty and then you have the own goal, and it's just, like I said, the wheels just fell off the wagon.
Absolutely, but on the standings, things look pretty even keel. Reykjavik, AC, Romana kind of moving up. Red Star Laos moving back down after that loss, but that's really reflective of how close things are at the end of match day 11 here.
Yeah. And there's multiple teams with 14 points, only 6 points behind Inner London. There are 3 match days left, and we have potentially 5 teams in this fight. It's going to be a wild finish. But
Yeah, and you know what? For Seoul, they can look around and just kind of laugh.
yeah,
They don't have to bother. They're right
yeah,
up.
yep. So that's going to do it for us. If you stuck around through all 4 games, including the insanity that was that last game, I
Thank
appreciate you
you.
sticking around. I hope you had as good a time as we did. And I am going to keep this quick because I've now attained a sore throat. So
No.
yeah, it's a good sore throat. It was a fun time. It's the fun kind. But thank you everybody for watching. As always, I've been Zenlos,
I'm TVC.
and I hope you all have a fantastic night.
Good night.